Today at Tim Anderson Horse Training, I'll be showing you how to teach a horse its go cue, so stay tuned. Hello, welcome to Tim Anderson Horse Training. Today we're going to be showing you how to teach a horse to go that doesn't know how to go. Pretty common for a young horse. I've seen this pretty often, where the horse is gentle down, he accepts the saddle, accepts the rider and everything, but just when you bump with your legs, the horse just doesn't know to go because he doesn't know what that means. So I'm going to show you how to teach a horse how to go when you ask him to go. This particular horse right here belongs to a friend of mine. They actually just bought this horse. They was told he was 5 years old when they got him. Seems kind of immature. I'm thinking he might be a little bit younger than that, maybe 4, but he's something in that range, 4 or 5 years old. They got him home, got on him and went to ride him. They was told he was green, but he was broke to ride, and got on him and just couldn't get him to walk. He seemed like he didn't have a problem with being saddled, a rider on him, anything. Just didn't know how to go forward when you asked him to go forward. So what we're doing here is we're going to teach him what the go forward cue is. So to start with, what we did is we saddled him up, and we saddled up another horse to pony him around with. And basically what I'm doing here is I'm just ponying him around and teaching him that he just has to go where the other horse goes. We'll pull him forward, pull him left, pull him right, and make him follow the other horse. And what this does, it teaches him to follow his nose, because the other horse is going to make him go. But it also teaches him to want to be with the other horse. So the other horse is a little bit of a leader to him, and this is a comfortable situation for him. He's young, he's immature, and he really would like another horse to be making decisions for him. So he's okay with this situation. Now, if you notice, he doesn't pin his ears. He kind of looks at what he's doing, or his ears is flicking around, paying attention to what he's doing. And the horse is pretty calm and laid back about everything. That was one thing I was pretty impressed with this horse. At no point when we were working him did he pin his ears back or really ever act like he was scared of anything. The horse has been desensitized a lot, and just to the point where he just doesn't know what go is. Seems like a pretty nice horse otherwise. So I'm spending a few minutes ponying him around. I'm going to pull him left, pull him right, and just kind of generally let him know that he has to be with this horse. And right there, I just asked the pony horse to stop, and he stopped. You see, it's pretty nice so far. I like what we're getting so far. And right here, I'm going to walk off, and let's just see what happens. I set the lead rope on the saddle horn, and he walks off with the other horse. That's what I wanted to accomplish right there. I wanted him to want to be with the other horse. That's the first step in this process. He walked off and followed the horse without being pulled on with the lead rope. So now Destiny, this is her horse. She's putting the bridle on, and I'm going to pony him just a little bit more after he has the bridle on. And you can't really see it in this picture, but we have reins attached, but the reins are not attached to the bit. This is just a plain smooth mouth snaffle bit, but the reins are not attached to the bit. They're actually attached to the halter on the sides. So that way, I'm expecting, since the horse doesn't know how to go, that he really doesn't know how to follow his nose and steer either. And we don't want to be pulling on the bit, so we're going to be pulling on the halter. And he's kind of dragging a little bit. I'm going to shorten the lead line up right there, and we're going to go on a little bit more. There, shorten my rope up. Now what we're going to do right here, Destiny's going to start stepping up and down. I don't know this horse. They just bought the horse. So just to be safe, we're going to step up and down a few times, make sure the horse seems okay with it. Put weight in the saddle, swing the leg over, pretty much just sit there, and she's going to pet on the horse and then step back down. It's definitely green because it doesn't know to go, but it seems pretty desensitized as far as weight, but we want to make sure we don't skip anything here. I'm always going to work through all the steps. I don't want to get to where we're walking this horse around and all of a sudden it break in two because it's not comfortable with the rider on its back. So she stepped up there, petted on him, stepped back down. Now we're just going to walk off. You see, I did have to pull him a little bit to walk off. So he was not quite sure what to lock into. Lock into this horse, lock into the rider. He really seems like a nice horse. He just really doesn't know, which is what we're teaching him here. So we just walk a circle, and if you notice, we walk to the right, we walk to the left. I want to make sure that I can pull this horse in both directions. Horse seems to be pretty gentle, but if the horse does buck, what I'm going to do is walk forward and turn left. And what that's going to do is get that horse's face up against this horse and basically get the two horses' bodies right next to each other. And it doesn't mean the horse can't buck, but that's a pretty safe situation to be in. Now we're going to do the same thing again. Step up, pet on him. Shuffle around in the saddle, pet on him really good. Just make sure we're not skipping any holes. Pet the hip, and then we're going to step back down. This is progressing nice and quiet. Horse training should always be quiet and relaxed. Notice we're not in any hurry. We're keeping our energy level down, keep the horse's energy level down. Always want everything to be just calm and laid back and relaxed. So walk a circle to the right, walk a circle to the left, and then we'll come back and get on again. This is textbook exactly how it should go. I've known Destiny for a bunch of years. I used to give her riding lessons when she was little bitty, maybe 8 or 9 years old, maybe even smaller than that. And I haven't seen her in a long time. She called me and asked me if I'd help her with this horse. It's good to hear from her, and nice to help her with this horse. It seems like a really nice horse that she has. And we'll step up there again. Settle a little bit, and I believe I'll walk off this time. Now let's watch her legs. Bumping her legs just a little bit. There, bumping her legs, and walk off. And we're not going to walk very far, and we're going to stop. So basically what we're wanting to teach there is the rider bumps her legs, and then the pony horse walks off. So we want to teach the baby, the little paint horse, that when the rider bumps her legs a little bit, you need to walk off. It's really that simple. Walking off is what's going to happen next. So that was successful. Destiny stepped back down, do the same thing, walk a circle each direction and come back. She's going to get back on again. And we're going to just keep building from that. If you notice when I'm walking, I'm always going to turn both directions. We'll always turn left and right, maybe either order, yeah. But we're going to make sure the horse works both sides. Just like any other time, you always work both sides of the horse. I'm always going to turn left, and I'm always going to turn right. Destiny's going to get back on again. Always settle before you get on the horse. You don't always want to ask the horse to walk away just as soon as you sit down in the saddle. Sit there just a second and then ask the horse to walk off. Now she's bumping with her legs, and we walk forward. Just that simple. You'll see how this progresses. I mean, at this point, it really seems like the horse doesn't even acknowledge that the bumping is happening. The horse is just walking forward because the other pony horse is pulling, but you'll see how the light bulb actually goes on and the horse starts to respond. Now she stepped back down. We're just going to walk another circle. Now here in just a minute, she'll get on and she'll stay on. What we want to teach this young horse is if it gives us the right answer, that it'll basically get a break. I mean, walking around like this is a mental break to that horse. So he did what we asked him to do. Rider stepped down, gave him a break. We'll step back on, we'll do it again. We want to keep this just quiet, relaxed, easy going. As long as we stay quiet and relaxed, we try to keep the horse quiet, relaxed, we'll end up with the end product that we want, the end result. Step back on again. Don't ever walk off immediately. Like I said a minute ago, pet her just a second, and then we're going to walk off. Right here, I'm giving out a little bit more slack. I'm not totally giving the slack back, but I'm giving a little bit more slack. And look at there, she bumped her legs and the two horses walked off together. We actually coordinated and said, okay, let's walk, and we both asked for the walk at the same time. He'll walk a circle. We're going to spend a little bit more time on this time. Now right there, see, she asked for her horse to stop. My horse kept going and the horse stopped. So that was a good answer. We know that we have stop. That's one thing. Before I actually turn the lead line loose, we want to make sure that the horse that she's on does know how to stop. And that's what we were doing right there, was checking our brakes before I give her the lead line back, the lead rope. See, I'd made it quite a bit longer right there. And we'll get back on again. Each ride we stay on a little bit longer. We want to teach the horse one little thing. That last time we stop, pet the horse just a minute before you walk off. We want to keep the horse relaxed and walk off. And we stop together. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm handing her the lead rope. So she's going to wrap the lead rope around her saddle horn and we're going to walk off. And we check our brakes. Good. I'm having her shorten it. It was hanging kind of low by the horse's feet right here. I had to shorten it up. So now we're going to walk together, and what we're going to do here is as we're walking, we'll gradually build a little bit of space in between so that her horse listens to her a little more and the pony horse a little less. So that's what I'm doing, giving her instructions here as far as how we're going to build on that separation. Look at all those hand gestures. Looks like we're going to be making a bunch of circles. Alright, so here we go. We walked off together. She asked for the legs. Both horses walked off. You notice the baby is hugging pretty tight to the other horse, which is okay. And what she's doing right there, she's just kind of steering her horse away from the pony horse a little bit and then steering back. Just get a little bit of separation and then steer back. There we go. See how she's steering away, a little bit of separation, and then steer back to the pony horse. A little bit of separation, right there, and then steer back. My pony horse didn't help me too much right there. The baby stepped away and he tried to step to it. So my pony horse walked off and she kind of held back her horse to make sure it would listen to her. So what we're doing is we're transferring that control from the pony horse to the baby. Got a little more separation. There, now she made her horse stop, and I continued walking on the pony horse, building on that separation. And then she bumped her legs, and you see she made her horse walk up towards the pony horse while the pony horse was sitting still. And that horse walked off on the bump on her legs. Right there, that's where that light bulb came on. She bumped her legs, horse walked forward, it got what he wanted, which was to get by the pony horse and get its confidence. So we're still walking around and we're building on that separation. Now we're fixing to do some of them circles that I was hand gesturing about a minute ago. What we're going to do is we're going to turn away from each other. Oh, we're going to think we had a little miscommunication there. But anyways, we'll turn. And there was another stop. Here we go. She's going to turn to the left. I'm going to turn to the right. There we go. She's turning left. Now the horse kind of stuck right there. That's okay, because right now the pony horse is on the right and we're asking it to go left. So she's going to continue asking it to go left, and I'm going to go over there with the pony horse. We're going to do that again. That will get a little bit better. She's continuing asking to go left. And now I'm going to go right. Now watch how this works. She's going to keep asking to go left. And there. Once the baby saw the pony horse on the left side, it come on around. So we're going to do that quite a few more times. She circles right now. I circle left. And back away. There. Basically, we're asking the horse to turn its butt to the pony horse and then come back to it. So we're leaving it and coming back to it. We're continuing to build on transferring the control from the pony horse to the rider. Here we go again. Nice. Nice and quiet. Basically, she is steering the horse, but the pony horse is what's giving the baby the reason to go. That's kind of like the tell. It's like her bumping with her legs is asking, and then see it there. That was good. The baby started to turn before the pony horse got around in its vision. Bump her legs and go. That's it right there. That was really nice. She's turning left. Her horse kind of sticks right here. She's asking, he's kind of stuck. So all I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to come back and I'll give the horse a reason to go, and then we'll walk on again. There we go. And we give the horse a walk, a reason to walk on. We're not going to fuss at it. We just show it what we want to do. Now she's asking to turn to the right again. Turn away. Good. And we're just going to continue building on getting space between the two. Really like how this young horse handles his feet. Steps around in the front really nice. I think this is going to end up being a really nice horse. A little bit of separation again. There, that was really nice. Horse stepped around to the right. And then the pony horse come back to him, help pull him forward. So the horse is going to need more practice doing this, but it's really basic, it's really simple, and you just keep building more distance and more distance, and the pony horse is the reason to go forward, and you just keep transferring that control from the pony horse to the rider as far as the go. So I want to thank you for watching today. I hope you found this helpful. If you have a horse that is under saddle and you can't make him go, this is a really easy way to teach the horse to go. Whole lot better than getting a whip and beating on him, or somebody lunging you and just making the horse scared. That's just a recipe for disaster. So this is a nice, easy, low pressure way to teach the horse to go forward. I hope you found this helpful. Please write if you have any comments, please put them below. If you've had a horse that you've had trouble getting to go, how did you fix it? Did you do anything like this? And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel and click the thumbs up button. If you are a subscriber, I want to thank you for watching. And please click the subscribe button and share this video with anybody else that you know that you think this would help them. Until next time, have a good day.